Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. At NuLook Pressure Cleaning, they treat your property like it's their own, taking care and concern for the details. Here to tell us more is the owner, Randy Fry. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell me about the process of pressure cleaning.
Pressure cleaning is basically cleaning with high pressure water that's been compressed by a high pressure pump driven by a gas motor or an electric motor. It's also commonly called power washing. One of the big misconceptions with the process is that everything has to be blasted with high pressure. That's not always the case. In the course of a project, depending on the surface that we're cleaning and what we're cleaning off of it, we go through a number of different processes. The pressure is variable, so it also has a lot to do with the proper cleaning solutions, chemicals, detergents. Sometimes it requires a little bit of agitation, so it's more than just blasting away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a lot more to it than just being like, psh, done. Or otherwise, they wouldn't need someone like you to come out and help out with this.
That's right.
So why would someone need pressure cleaning?
Well, here on the Suncoast in Southwest Florida, we do battle with some things that you don't have in other climates. We have a tropical climate, so we have a lot of moisture, whether it be from the humidity or the rain. We get a lot of rain. You have a lot of pollen and a lot of sun. So those things are kind of the perfect storm for creating mold and mildew and organic matter. So we clean that stuff a lot. Things grow very quickly here, so there's always mowing, landscaping going on, trimming, which stirs up a lot of dust and other debris. That's kind of from a residential side. On the commercial side of things, any high traffic commercial business will tell you where there's a lot of people, you get a lot of mess. So we're in the business of cleaning that stuff up.
Yeah, when you said pollen, I was thinking about how in the spring everything turns yellow.
That's right.
And then everything turns a little green when you start to get that stuff growing.
Left unattended, that eventually turns into mold and mildew and algae.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys can help us out with that.
Right, yeah.
So there seems to be a lot of pressure cleaners out there, but you've done very well in this market. So what sets you apart?
Well, you know, I determined a long time ago that this was something that people were going to need to do again and again. And if we provided a quality service, treated people with respect, had great customer service from the very first phone call on through the delivery of the final product, that we could build a long-term relationship and have sustainable client base. So in talking to customers from their perspective, you know, for whatever reason, dealing with people in the industry, they've found that it's a painful process sometimes. So we try to make it as painless as possible.
Yeah.
They kind of liken it to going to the dentist or buying a car. It's something they avoid until they absolutely have to do it. And so, you know, our answer to that is to provide a relationship of trust. You know, it's not just earning their business, but earning their trust, taking care of their property, and usually we'll see them again.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's a very kind, caring reputation to have with people. So do you offer any other services just besides pressure washing?
You know, I decided in the beginning that we were going to specialize at one thing. I've seen other companies that try to do too many things, and then you don't do any one thing great.
Yep.
So pressure cleaning is our primary focus. We added a couple things later that we found go hand in hand with that. One of those things is window cleaning. Very often after we do a exterior property cleaning, people want to have the windows cleaned and squeegeed professionally, so we do that. Additionally, we do a lot of brick paver restoration and sealer work. Pavers are a big part of the construction industry here, the driveways, the pool decks. So once we clean that stuff, people say, you know, how can I protect this? How can I beautify it, enhance it, and make it hold up? So we got into that, the paver sector as well. So we do a lot of sealer and restore it from the fading from the sun and that kind of stuff. We also have a full line of other sealers for buildings, roofs, that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very good. Like you said, don't make it too broad so that way you can be really good at the things that you do.
Yeah, keep it simple.
So this is actually where you grew up here on the Suncoast, right? Tell me a little bit about your background. We only have a little bit of time though.
Yeah, well, moved here in grade school. I've been here for 33 years. You know, I've watched the Suncoast change, watch it grow. I graduated from high school here. We're busting at the seams now. Construction's back. I don't think there's any end in sight for the need for our business. So, you know, we're just going to keep doing what we do, take care of our customers, and, you know, hopefully continue to serve this community that I grew up in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of pride there too, coming from this area as well. So people want to get a hold of you for some of your services. Where can they go for more information?
The business line is 941-822-3739. They can always Google us. It's NuLook, spelled NuLook. And we've got a couple of websites, so that's probably the best way.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
All right.
And again, best of luck with your business.
All right, thank you.
And next on Suncoast FYI, Sunbug will be hosting a trunk show. We'll have those details after the break, so stay tuned.